I guess the only thing I want to really ask is, what would you say is your position in regards to other world religions, whether that be Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, or things like that? I'm just not more like philosophy. But what's your stance like in regards to Jesus Christ and Christianity versus the other religions of the world?
You bet. All right. Once I believe that there's some type of God, the next question is, well, who is this God?
Right.
And the only way I'm going to get to know God is if God chooses to open up and reveal himself, herself, themselves, whatever God is.
Yeah.
That's where the different religions kick in. Hinduism says there are many gods. Buddhism is agnostic.
Yeah.
It's basically a philosophy of how to live your life. Islam is very clear, Judaism is very clear, Jesus Christ is very clear, but they contradict each other.
Yeah.
So then the question becomes, who is reliable? And the only way that I know to answer the question, who is reliable, is to ask, what is the evidence that supports the reliability? I'm not going to trust you if the evidence is you're a thief, a con artist, a murderer. I'm not going to trust you. But if the evidence is you're honest, you're kind, you respect my property, you respect me, then we will develop a friendship. Well, the same thing with Jesus, Muhammad, Moses, the avatars of Hinduism, Siddhartha Gautama Buddha.
Yeah.
You've got to go to the source documents,
Right.
the Quran, the teachings of Buddha, the Vedas and Upanishads for Hinduism, and the New Testament for Jesus Christ. And you've got to read them. And you've got to ask yourself, does the evidence of the way they lived, taught, died, and whatever happened after their death, does that evidence point to them being reliable? Which means the reason that I put my faith in Jesus Christ is because the evidence of the way he treated people, the evidence of what he taught, like do unto others as you would have them do unto you, the golden rule, the evidence of the way he died, nailed to a wooden crossbeam. Instead of cursing his enemies, he prayed, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. But most importantly, the evidence that 3 days after he died, he rose from the dead, that evidence points to him being reliable. Now, is there some evidence that Buddha is reliable? Yes. Is there some evidence that Muhammad is reliable? Yes. But it is nothing compared to the evidence that Jesus Christ is reliable. It's so small in comparison. So, sir, I'm going to go with the evidence.
Okay.